hope all of you are doing great. So today I want to spend some time talking about some self-care strategies that we can implement in our daily or weekly routines. Self-care is really important, especially right now. So, what is self-care and why is it so important? Now, self-care isn't by no means a new concept. However, I believe asking this question is necessary, as it's good to be clear on what self-care is and how it will benefit us. Now, typically we are running around and doing so many things, so we often forget to take care of ourselves. Well, this is where self-care comes in. Self-care is what we do for ourselves to maintain our health and to prevent illness. This includes taking care of our body, working on our emotions, developing healthy boundaries, and taking time to rest and heal. And by creating healthy habits in our lives, we can live a more balanced life. When we choose to keep ourselves healthy, we are not only helping ourselves, but we are also able to be better equipped to help others around us, since we will feel restored and able to respond to things in our lives with more clarity. Now, I know it can be difficult to find time for self-care. I too have moments that I'm super busy and I feel I don't have time to stop and take a moment to do this. But I always remind myself that if I don't take the time for self-care, I won't be the best version of myself with family, friends, or my clients. Right now, most of us are spending more time at home due to this virus. Implementing some self-care strategies at this time can really be extremely beneficial, as it can help us to reduce our stress, which I'm sure a lot of you have been feeling recently. So, let's talk about the 10 ways we can practice some good self-care at home, and we can actually begin trying it right now. So the first area I'd like to touch on is our eating habits. It's important to make sure we are eating good foods that are going to give us the nutrition we need to keep our bodies healthy and functioning properly. When we eat healthy foods, we can help build our immune system to be stronger. We also need to be sure we are staying hydrated by drinking a good amount of filtered water. Even though we may not be moving around as much as we might have before, doesn't mean we should slow down on our intake of water. When we drink water, it not only hydrates us, but it supports good digestion, helps to thin the mucus linings in our airways and lungs for better breathing, and it flushes out body waste. Now, once we nourish our body with good food, we can then begin to evaluate our physical activity. Exercise is great for our emotional and physical health. It boosts our immune system, flushes out the bacteria from our lungs and airways, improves our circulation, reduces our stress, burns calories, and enhances our mental clarity. There are so many reasons to include some form of exercise in our daily regimen, and it doesn't have to be a high-impact workout. It could just be a 30-minute walk around your neighborhood. Now, I know it can be a challenge to stay active now more than ever, since most gyms and parks are closed right now. Fortunately, there are many other alternatives we can use to exercise from home until we're able to get back to our normal regimen. I shared a few suggestions on exercises you can do from home in the comment section below. So, since most of us are staying home due to this virus, we may be feeling bored, isolated, or depressed. Just as eating healthy and exercising can help us to feel better mentally and physically, getting outside can also be very beneficial. We might not be able to go to any public places right now, but perhaps we're able to get outside for just a few minutes a day to get some fresh air. Going outside in your yard, walking around your neighborhood for just a few minutes, or just standing outside and doing some stretches can really make us feel good and give us a different scenery. When we go out in the natural light, we can improve our mood, reduce our stress hormones, and help our body to produce more vitamin D, which helps regulate our immune system and reduces the inflammation in our body. The next area I'd like to touch on is our sleep. It's important to evaluate the amount of sleep we are getting. Sleep helps the body repair, regenerate, and recover. This gives our body a stronger immune system to fight off infections. It also helps with the ability to problem solve and have more clarity. So it's important to get a proper amount of sleep each day so we can feel at our best. Now let's talk about setting boundaries. Because of this virus, we are experiencing more worry and uncertainty, which can increase our anxiety. Although we have healthy ways to help us through those anxious moments, we may find it easy to absorb other people's fears and concerns without even realizing it, which can keep us heightened. If you have people in your life that tend to send you anxiety-provoking messages or call you out of the blue to talk about new information on the virus, you might need to practice some emotional distancing. You can let them know that you appreciate them updating you, but that you're taking a break from the news right now. Certainly we need to reach out to others, as we don't want to isolate ourselves. However, we need to make sure we are keeping our emotional health in check, and sometimes we may have to set some boundaries in order to accomplish this. Laughing can be a huge benefit to us. I know right now you're probably thinking that this is not the time to laugh. However, laughing boosts our immune system and decreases our stress hormones. This is something that can really benefit our health quite a bit. We need to take a break from worrying about things. Being able to zone out and just enjoy something funny once in a while can definitely help us to not sit in the fight or flight mode all the time. Our mind and body need something else to think about other than this virus. We could watch a funny comedy show or movie, a funny YouTube video, read the comics, or just chat with someone that makes us smile. Now we'll touch on practicing gratitude. I know this is another area you might be questioning because of what is going on right now. However, I believe we can all find some things to still be grateful for in spite of what is going on. Being grateful can help our state of mind by giving us ways to see the positive things in life when everything seems to be falling apart at the moment. If we are grateful, we won't be fearful or worrying about the future and what is to come. It can make us feel more satisfied with our lives where we are. Also, we can tell our family and friends how much we appreciate them, which can help make others feel cared for and make us feel good as well. Staying away from either negative thoughts from the past or being afraid of the future can help us to stay focused in the present moment and what we are grateful for. Again, this is another way to steer our mind in another direction so we're not thinking about what is happening or dwelling on the what if question. Anytime we can pull away from the what if question, we can give our body a rest from feeling anxious. Another great thing about self-care is being able to take some time to do something that makes us feel good each day, such as walking, spending time with family or friends, taking up a hobby, coloring, knitting, scrapbooking, playing with your dog, painting, reading a book, writing in your journal, gardening, cooking, and many more. Think about the things that get you excited, and when you do it, you lose track of time. Just being able to do 20 minutes a day can really boost our mood. So how many of you like listening to music? I know for me, I really enjoy turning on a good song and either listening to it, singing with it, or dancing around the house. There are all types of music, and depending upon your mood or what you're doing, you may have a variety of music you listen to. If things feel overwhelming sometimes, just sitting or laying down and listening to some soothing music can help keep us relaxed. Music can help us cope with our anxious feelings. We can create playlists in our music libraries and have those ready for when we need it. For example, we can create a playlist for when we exercise, when we're studying, when we like to relax, and even when we're doing the dishes. So the next and last thing I'll mention is doing some relaxation or anxiety-reducing techniques, such as meditation, deep breathing, yoga, emotional freedom technique, guided imagery, or progressive muscle relaxation. You can do these any time of the day, and there's some really good YouTube videos out there that can help you with all of these if you'd like some guidance. Each of these techniques can be beneficial, and even doing them just for 10 minutes a day can really help bring down some of our stress and anxiety. So those are the 10 self-help strategies. I hope you find these helpful and that you're able to implement some of these into your schedule. Please feel free to comment below if you have any other suggestions we can add to this list. I always enjoy sharing information in our community so we're able to help each other to stay healthy and live a more peaceful life. Thank you for watching my video. Please remember we are all in this together. I hope every day you get more peace, hope, and clarity in your life. Have a blessed day. Thank you.